The Barons are away this Friday to take on the Athabasca Pacers, and they will be back and fired up to play the Vegreville Vortex on the 23rd. Game time is 6 p.m. Friday night here at the Lakeland College, followed by the men's team, who will hit the court right after at 8 p.m. Bailey Nitti, Newcap Sports. When the team is decided, the guys will be heading to Edmonton to play some preseason games against SSAC, St. Albert Rage, Sherwood Park Squires, and Leduc Oil Kings. The girls meshed during the preseason, and the friendships built off the ice has also proven to be successful when it comes to chemistry on the ice. The Bobcats will play the Bandits tomorrow night in their last home game of 2016. The road trip will begin the following day, where they'll head to Drumheller to take on the Dragons. After a long month of being on the road and a short Christmas break, the guys will be back at the Civic on January 6th, hoping to be locked into a playoff spot. The two teammates won't have to bear the winter weather for much longer, as they'll both be heading back to Honduras for the Christmas holidays. The last game of the 2016 season is this Saturday night at 8 p.m. The Bobcats will play the Calgary Mustangs on Friday night, which should be an easier matchup. The Calgary Mustangs are sitting at the bottom of the South Division with only 3 wins and 17 losses. The Canmore Eagles will be here on Saturday night, and they are sitting in the middle of the pack in the South Division. Puck drop is 7:30 here at the Civic for both nights. Rustlers will play the Vikings back-to-back this weekend. Friday night they'll be in Camrose, but they will be back home on Saturday to play the last game of the first half of the season. Rustlers basketball will start up again on January 6th. The Cats are back for another home-and-home this upcoming weekend here at the Civic. Friday night they'll take on the Canmore Eagles, and Saturday the second-best team in the South Division, the Calgary Canucks. Right now, the Bobcats are sitting 2-14-1 in the AJHL standings, and after a rough weekend, the boys are back and prepared to play the Whitecourt Wolverines tonight, a team they fell 5-3 to this past Saturday. The Wolverines are in second place in the North Division with 15 wins and 4 losses. The Bobcats have lost some players due to injuries, but head coach Travis Clayton is staying optimistic and making sure the flaws seen on Saturday are fixed for tonight.
We're working on the power play. They put a lot of pressure up ice, so we're working on our breakouts, different reads, what we can use, and then in zone also, they pressure really well.
Bobcats key defensive player Daniel Helsendegger had his game cut short on Sunday after a fight bad enough to leave him out of tonight's roster.
We lose Hilsey. He's been great all year, and some guys are going to have to step up. This is their time to step up, and they're going to get minutes. So there's no excuse now, right? They're going to be involved, and it's their time to show that they can play in the AJ.
Their forwards are really quick. You need to get on them. You need to pin them.
Previous Bobcats coach Gord Thibodeau is back in Lloyd coaching, this time from the away bench. That doesn't mean he's forgotten about his old team.
He's a great coach, and I still give him calls just to help me out, and he's always been there for me, so it's always nice to hear, what he has to say about our hockey team.
It'd be nice to go out and beat him and show him what he left behind. So
the Bobcats have added Chaston Braid, a winger that was with the Saskatoon Blades, to the lineup tonight. He'll be alongside Zach Webb and Scott Ivey. Puck drops at 7:30 here at the Civic Center. Bailey Nitti, Newcap Sports. For players who traveled to Bonnyville for this year's tournament, the main goal is to get scouted by NCAA and NHL scouts. Cale, Makar, captain of Canada West and defenseman on AJHL's Brooks Bandits, is one of many players already committed to an NCAA school, but it doesn't stop there.
There's lots of motivation. I want to show well. Obviously, this is my NHL draft year and stuff, but to look past the individual stuff, it's awesome to be in such a great Hockey Canada jersey and to get the experience.
Makar's next goal is to get drafted to the NHL. The Canadian Junior Hockey League and the tournament itself has played a major part in getting players to that next level.
We've been very blessed over the years to have some of the players like Cale Makar make that decision. Tyson Joseph's one of them, Kyle Turris, Cam Talbot, just to name some players that have been through the CJHL. And through this event itself, not only draft choices that have come out of the 2 Canadian teams, but certainly off the European teams as well.
It has been said that Makar is a player that will most likely be drafted in the first round of the 2017 NHL Draft. For a second-year AJHL defenseman, that opportunity doesn't happen very often.
We're going to see bigger and better things, and these are opportunities for him to show really the hockey world. You look at the NHL scouts that are out here watching him this weekend, to show him that this kid is capable of great things.
On top of being an extremely skilled hockey player, Makar's character and self-composure has proven to be above all else, as he was chosen to wear the C.
I'm a guy that doesn't believe you need a letter to be a leader, but at the same time I think it's very humbling and it's pretty cool to be recognized as one of those individuals as a key leader on the team.
Makar will finish his year with the Brooks Bandits of the AJHL and will start his college career at UMass Amherst next season. Bailey Nitti, Newcap Sports.